You ready? Ready, big forehead? You got a massive forehead. You got the funny thing with this is
pull yours back. Come on.
the funny thing is where your camera's cut off. There's no hairline. There's just a forehead.
I'm moving it now.
There you go. You can see some sort of hairline, but where it was cut off before, it was just like there. So all you saw was just head.
Like pull yours back. Come on.
Right. Anyway, hello and welcome back to the Chat Cave podcast.
The drinking podcast.
The hairline, it just made me go crazy. Yes,
It's on top, look, but you can't see it because it like goes away. Look. Whoosh.
Yeah, but as I said, your head was cut off entirely, so it was just like forehead. But yes,
Got no arms.
Chat Cave podcast where we discuss media in the form of topic-based discussions and reviews. I'm your host, Drinking Thomas Hughes. I'm joined by, for the first time since I think the Powell discussion, like 2 months ago, Mr. Zenny F _
Coming out of retirement.
aka Connor O'Shea.
I'm back. I got my retirement wage in, and it was trash. So I have to come back.
Yep.
Put some extra hours in.
Yeah, you gotta put some extra hours in because it's been a while. A few solo reviews, a few Alex podcasts, and you're finally back. I've been planning to do for about a month and a half maybe, which is a nice little quiz for you, which you don't know anything about fully yet. So the quiz is called Guess the Mockbuster.
Oh, okay. We've done one of these before, right?
So basically, for this, I will read you a title of an actual real movie, but obviously it's a joke taking the piss of an actual film, and you've just got to give me the actual film it's based on. So
Yes.
I will give you an example of one that's on the. I've got an extra list that I'm not touching, but obviously this is my examples. So for example, these are all by the Asylum movies, the ones that did Sharknado and stuff like that, since that's all they fucking do. So for example, I mean this is a shit example because it's the exact same fucking name, but a Journey to the Centre of the Earth. It's a Mockbuster, a Journey to the Centre of the Earth. No, but for example,
That's a shit.
I know, that's like, not even like attempting to fucking make a joke title over it, is it? I saw it and was like, I've got to go for that one. No, but for example, Paranormal Entity, Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
So
So I've got to try and guess what is a mock of.
basically, So I'll give you another one. I'll let you answer this one. It's not a point, but I'll let you answer it. Almighty 4.
Oh, Fantastic Four.
No, Almighty Almighty 4.
Yeah, fucking clever. That's a parody
It's in,
of Almighty.
it's in the name.
Almighty Four.
It's in not number 4. I'm not saying number 4.
What do you mean?
As
So
in,
the four's nothing to do with it.
yeah, the 4 is to do with it, but it's not number 4. It's not number 4. I'm saying 4. Is in a certain...
Oh, what you say? You say number 4?
It's great start. This is Connor.
That's why I was like, oh, Fantastic Four.
I don't think they've done a Mockbuster. But what is the Almighty 4 a parody of?
4.
Well done. There you go. So yeah, that's all you gotta do, and don't just get the fucking letters wrong. But yeah, so that's as simple as it is.
You saying Thor and 4? That's that let's say. Even when you pronounce it like Thor, it just
That's the problem with the word 4. It's literally you could, unless you're literally writing it down, you're kind of fucked. It does generally sound like the letter 4, the number 4.
I thought
the letter 4.
Fantastic Four was a great guess.
But yes, that's the aim of the game. You got 30 of these. So
Oh my god!
it's out of 30. Well, we got to drag it out somehow. This podcast. I mean, if we get to a point where I'm like, okay, we're running out of time, then I'll just cut it short on whatever number we're on.
Right, go on then.
Right then, ready for this? Question.
Go on then.
Well, not question number 1, but movie number 1. I'll call it King of the Lost World.
King of the Lost World. This is an obvious one.
Yes, this is a very obvious one.
For God's sake.
Just focus on certain words. That's the best thing to do with a lot of these, is to focus on certain words or numbers or whatever's in them. No, God, this is the best.
I got a fucking clue. I can't think of anything that's close to Lost World. That's just like King. It's got to be the Lost World part. That's like the giveaway, yeah.
I'm not saying what the giveaway part is.
I don't know then.
Because if I'm giving you the idea of which is the giveaway part, you're completely wrong on it being the Lost World.
King Kong.
Well done. You get there eventually. I'm only giving you half a point for that one because I helped you. No, because I saw you struggling, I'll let you have the full point on that one. I'll let you have
Give me 2.
give you 2 points for struggling. Right, movie number 2. Movie number 2.
In my head, would you be like 2 points for struggling, and then I'm in a wheelchair. I should roll off.
Movie number 2. Sinister Squad.
Oh, like Suicide Squad.
Yes, well done. That was neat.
Oh my God.
I should have put that as the first one because that was an easy and much easier one.
Oh,
So yeah,
I'm crying already.
that's the point each there. So you're on 2 points. Probably the most you've got from the earliest of any of these quizzes.
I'm doing good so far.
Even if I did help with the first one. Right, next one. Movie number 3. The final level, escaping Rancala. Again, always just focus on a certain part of it. Maybe head over because I can only see half your face. There you go, son.
The final level, escaping what?
Ignore the escaping Rancala, but ignore that part. Just focus on part of it.
You got a fucking clue?
There's some. Okay, your hint here is that the movie it's based on came out in 2019, and it was a sequel to essentially another movie sequel that took years to make.
Jumanji, I don't know.
I'll let you have that point.
Was it actually Jumanji?
Jumanji The Next Level.
I didn't know it's called The Next Level sequel, to be fair.
You had Welcome to the Jungle, which is the first one. Well, first the new
The
ones.
first remake, yeah. I watched the first, I never watched the second one.
Yeah, Welcome to the Next Level. That's why I said always focus on something. The final level, the next level. Right.
Did we watch the first one in cinema together, or not?
No.
I feel like I definitely watched it in cinema with someone.
I don't think it was me. Did the first one come out?
You said 2019?
That was the second one.
Oh.
So in 2019 was the first time we went to the cinema together. I'm thinking my mind's saying 2016 or 2017. Oh, I got it a second time. We barely knew each other. We just started knowing each other at that point.
Maybe I went by myself.
Yeah, just having a little wank in the back of the screen.
Over
Kevin Hart. Anyway, so yeah. Next, number 4. Ape versus Monster.
King Kong versus Godzilla.
What's the actual title though?
Godzilla versus Kong.
Well done. You got it on the second. I'd give you it anyway, but obviously it is the way round. I don't know why they didn't actually title the movie that way round. Okay.
Too close, that is. If they didn't the other way around, it's too close.
This is for 5 out of 5.
Alright, oh.
Bound. As in Bound.
They're bound to something.
Yes.
Is it even close to the original title?
No, but the idea of bound to something is kind of part of the film.
Is it a horror film?
No. It's a crappy film that had a couple of entries, and it was based off something. Again, think of what you just said to yourself, as in bound to something, and try and think of what film that's not a horror film requires.
See, that's why I'm getting stumped with a non-horror film. I don't think I'm going to get
pretty certain you've actually. I remember you saying you actually saw one of these in cinema.
It's not fucking Insidious, is it? No, it's not horror.
It's,
And I've seen this in cinema.
all three made a decent profit at the box office, but all three was slandered to hell because they were awful movies.
Oh, I don't know. I'm skipping this. I ain't got a clue.
You positive you're skipping this one?
Yeah, I
You'll
don't
kick
know.
yourself when I tell you and be like, fuck's sake, yeah, I can see it now.
Go on.
50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah, okay. Bound. Yeah.
To something.
I saw the second one.
So, nil point on that one. So you get an X on that one.
God
for none.
damn it.
Almost 5 out of 5, but sadly not.
Done.
The next one, I'll give you a hint. It's not the original. It's one of the sequels. Okay, number 6 is Avengers Grimm.
It's not the original.
I'm not going to give you it if you just say Avengers. You have to give me the actual
Age of Ultron.
There you go, you got it. Well done. I had to help you. I thought I'd better help you with that one because the fact that it's
like 4 Avengers films.
Exactly, because the fact that you could say Avengers, I could give you half a point for that, but realistically, I shouldn't because obviously it's the actual film it's based on is Age of Ultron. But yeah, Avengers Age of Ultron, which is obviously, as I say, joked into Avengers Grimm, which Sinister Squad is also the same sort of idea.
Yeah, same thing.
But instead of superheroes, it's fairy tale characters. As in, like, Cinderella and fucking Mulan and shit like that.
The hell?
I'm pretty certain the villain of it was, I swear it was Rumpelstiltskin. It's played by the guy who was in fucking Starship Troopers, the original.
Oh, yeah.
The main guy. And then his bodyguard was like a Tin Man, who was played by the guy who actually played the original Incredible Hulk. As in the painted Hulk.
The one who wears some weird shoes.
Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah, the one where he wears the green shoes. I love watching. If you go back and watch his shoes, he's just wearing little green like shoes. It makes me laugh every time. He's not barefooted at all.
But yeah, that was based on that, and they did do a sequel to that one as well. But I never saw the sequel because I didn't like the first one. I thought the first one was awful. I mean, all these films are pretty much awful, but I mean, some of them are watchable to an extent, and some of them are just very clearly cash grabs. Okay,
right, so
here you go.
I've got one wrong so far.
You got one wrong so far. Well done. Number 7. This one should be a piss easy one, mate. It's in the fucking name. You just need to change it slightly. Android Cop.
RoboCop.
Well done. I actually saw that one. That one wasn't actually too bad. That was all right. That came out just after the RoboCop reboot came out, and it starred the martial artist Michael J. White, who played Spawn in the live action film. Obviously, he starred as not the robot, but the human cop next to him.
Do any of these actually do good in cinema or like in sales? I don't think a lot of cinema.
I don't think any went to cinema, but as I say, I'm guessing there gotta be some sort of viewership, or else they wouldn't keep making them.
Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like when you're younger and you say to like your nan, "Oh, I want this for Christmas," and you like PlayStation 3, and then she'll come up with like a PlayStation 2. It's slightly different. She gets you the wrong one.
It's just that meme, isn't it? We've got RoboCop at home. RoboCop at home. It's Android Cop.
Tin Man.
Tin Cop.
Aluminium Patrol.
Aluminium Patrol. That's a good one. That is. Oh, you need to change his catchphrase though. It's not dead or alive. You come with me. You need to change his catchphrase.
Oh God.
Oh, it needs to be slightly different, but close enough. Alive or dead. You're not coming with me.
Shiny or rusty. You're coming with me.
6 out of 7 ain't too bad so far. I feel like this is probably one of the easier ones because you've already got half the job done.
Yeah, you kind of flip it around sometimes. Some of them are going to be a bit obscure, like Bound. I wouldn't have got 50 Shades of Grey from that.
Okay, 200 miles per hour.
Something like 100 miles an hour or something stupid. 200 miles an hour as a film. I guess it's a race film.
Yeah, it's
Fast and Furious knockoff or something.
Well, I'm gonna give it. Yeah, it's based on Fast 5.
Okay.
But I'll give you Fast and Furious because obviously I'm pretty certain it'll take you forever to get to Fast and Furious 5.
What is it called? 200 miles an hour? Because sequel?
I don't have a clue. I don't think so.
Oh, I thought it was like the second one or something.
I don't have a fucking clue. I just kind of just looked at a list and just kind of grabbed anything off there. Anyway, number 9, Atlantic Rim.
Oh, Pacific Rim? Is that
Yes,
what
well
it's
done.
called?
Yes, well done. You thought that
Oh,
you were
my head
like
was
it's
I was
Pacific,
like,
and you're like, is it actually Rim?
I was like, don't flip it around or something.
Well done. Okay, this is, number 10 here, but obviously this is for your 9th one correct. Is His Way Home.
Is his way home?
It's an animated feature based on an animated film. Popular animated film that got a sequel. This is based on the sequel.
Might be another one that I'll pass. I don't think I know. Is his way home?
The original is the best. Sequel was okay.
But this is a sequel title.
This is based on the sequel. They didn't do an adaptation of the original. This is based on its sequel.
Have I seen it?
I don't have a clue.
Well, I don't know. I'm going to skip.
Finding Dory.
Oh, okay.
Is
Yeah,
His Way Home.
I've seen like 2 parts of it.
So that is 2 incorrect so far. You're on 8
God
out of
damn.
10. 8 out of 10
Best
still ain't
I've
bad
done.
for you.
Best I've ever done.
It is the best you've ever done. Okay, the next one, Dead 7. So dead is in undead, and then 7 is in the number 7, just so you know. So I can spell it out for you so you don't get confused.
Dead 7.
Don't focus on the dead part of it, I will say.
Is 7 the main bit?
Mm-hmm.
And 7's in the original title of the film.
7's in every single version they've ever done this film.
Fuck.
They did it back in like the, I want to say like 60s originally, and they made a couple. I think they made about 2 or 3 sequels, and then they finally rebooted it in I want to say 16, with an all-star modern day cast. But this version, that is the rip-off version, stars members of NSYNC, members of Backstreet Boys, members of New Kids on the Block. I'm pretty certain. Basically, a lot of like early 2000s musicians are in this movie.
What genre is it in?
The original or the one you?
The knockoff one.
The knockoff one is zombie western,
Okay, but it's flipped round.
but it let's just say it's nothing to do with zombies original.
6 must do. When you said 7, my head went to is it Hateful Eight, whatever it is? And I was like,
Think of along that line. I'll think of along that line. So you are in the same sort of idea-ness.
Then you said 7's in a title, and that's where I'm stumped because I can't think of a cowboy movie or western with 7. I don't know. You know, you're gonna tell me, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, and it's there, but I just can't think of what it is.
You're skipping
I'm gonna skip here.
The Magnificent Seven.
Magnificent 7. Yeah, I was trying to think. I was like, I know there is one, but I can't think what the fuck it is.
Yeah, the original starred the I think it was the guy from Westworld, the original Westworld I'm talking about here. And the remake starred Denzel Washington, Chris Pratt, Ethan Hawke, Vincent D'Onofrio. The list goes on. Who was in that film? There's fucking loads of people in it. Okay, so that's a 3rd one incorrect for you, sir.
God damn it.
So this is number 12 now. Planet of the Sharks.
Planet of the Apes.
I will let you have that. It's actually based on War of the Planet of the Apes. But obviously, you're not going to get that from that. So I will accept Planet. I will slightly accept some titles with them. And I will accept you giving me Planet of the Apes for Planet of the Sharks. Okay, number 13. Should be a fucking easy one for you. Tomb Invader.
Tomb Raider.
Excellent. Well done.
That's my nickname, that is, a Tomb Invader.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Who's actually been fucking spelunking inside? Alex.
Oh no.
No, wait. So that's one. Okay, so you're what, 10 out of 13 so far?
Oh yeah.
That ain't too bad. Okay, number 14, Hornet.
Bumblebee.
Well done, yes, spot on.
Oh yeah. See, my head was going like, is he Bumblebee or like Ant-Man and Wasp or some stupid knockoff?
I mean, I don't. Have they done? I think they may have done like a rip-off Ant-Man and Wasp, but obviously I think it was actually have they? As I know they've done like Avengers and stuff like that, but I'm not too sure on Ant-Man and Wasp on this one. I'm just making it easy for myself. Saves me counting. I'm just going to actually jot down the numbers next to each one so I know what you've got. Okay, so number 15, Megalodon.
Jaws.
Incorrect.
God damn, hang on. Oh, what, is it the film with fucking Jason Statham? That one.
I'm not
The
gonna...
Meg. The Meg, that one.
You get there eventually. I'm giving you half a point for that because you said Jaws straight away.
As soon as you said Megalodon, I was like, oh, it's got to be like a classic one. And then I was like, it won't be like the Meg already.
So
and I was like, oh, fuck.
You got 11.5 now. That's half a point.
Okay.
But you are right.
The whole point.
I mean, that is one that literally has... How many sequels is the Megalodon? I mean, the Meg has literally has two movies about it now. So you got Meg, the Meg, and the Meg, the Trench, which is a sequel. The Megalodon literally has about 3 or 4 movies based on it now, and all of them are shit. All of them are awful. You got the thing is they always have like a big, well-known actor or actress appearing. I think the first one of this, I think in this one had fucking Michael Madsen in it, like that level of big actor. Like one who's now just washed up.
If they actually get Jason Statham to be part of it.
I'm pretty certain the one last one I watched, which was the third one, I think, Megalodon Rising, I think it was called, or was that the sequel? I can't remember. I had Eric Roberts and an actress who was in the second Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. I can't remember who
it's got like washed up actors.
Yeah, but that's all these movies have. These movies have at least one washed up star. I mean, Eric Roberts is in about 2 of these, 2 or multiple of these from this company. That's how washed up he's gone.
There's got to be someone out there whose favourite movie line is these movies, the Megalodon movies. Someone probably loves these, man.
Right then, number 16, another animated feature, Cargo.
Oh. This is Cars.
Yeah, well done.
Cargo.
It's some of the titles aren't very inventive.
Just us at work moving stuff. Cargo.
Okay, number 17, Alone for Christmas.
Home Alone.
Yes, I'll give you that. It's actually based on... It's not actually spoofing Home Alone. It's spoofing Home Alone, the Holiday Heist, the fucking 5th film. It's spoofing a TV movie, not the actual original Home Alone. But I will give you that. I'm pretty certain it's about a dog. I swear it's about a dog I saw when I was like doing some research getting these names.
Being Alone.
Okay, number 18, Abraham Lincoln versus Zombies.
Abraham Lincoln versus Zombies. What the hell?
It's spoofing an actual Hollywood movie.
Is the Hollywood movie also got a stupid name?
It also has Abraham Lincoln in, yes. It's the same sort of idea of
aliens or something.
No. It's actually a pretty decent film. I actually really enjoyed it. I
think my brain's got that Cowboys versus Aliens in. I'm just putting the fucking... Oh, fuck it. Abraham Lincoln? Is it Abraham Lincoln versus something well?
Yes, but there's no verses in the title. It's just a normal title. It had quite a big cast in it. You had Anthony Mackie plays the Falcon, and obviously, he's playing Captain America now. He was in it. You got
Abraham Lincoln versus Osama bin Laden. I don't know.
You had Thingy of Always Sunny in it. The 2 incest brothers.
Oh yeah.
You had the one who's in Westworld.
Yeah, I think so. The shorter one.
The one who's obviously he actually knows. He used to live with Charlie Day.
The one he gets with the one that used to be with Dennis, and they get married, and then
he's trying to get married.
The short one with the bit of stubble.
I think he's got an eye patch in it now.
The one who screams and he's like, "You will go her," whatever. That one. You think?
Yes, I think that one. He was in it.
I'm trying to picture who was getting knocked off the roof in the one episode. The one who's being knocked.
It's his brother, isn't it? The one with the black hair. He's hanging off.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't. And he's there like, no. And he realizes it's literally the fucking, as in dropping off this chair right now. Oh.
All right. Abraham Lincoln versus.
It's not It's the
Abraham
first.
Lincoln, the assassination attempt. I don't know.
Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
You know what? I've heard of that as well.
I
Can't
actually
believe that.
really like that film. I'm pretty certain it was like, I swear it was produced by Michael Bay. Like, he didn't actually make it.
Who plays Abraham Lincoln?
I don't know who plays Abraham Lincoln off the top of my head.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln. Yeah, I remember that being like, an actual pretty like decent film. It was all like, it was one of those ones where it was like mid 2000s where they're just like chucking 3D films out for.
No, it's everything.
So you'll see something, you're like, that's very clear 3D shot, like the axe throwing. It's like, oh.
What was that other one that was like probably around the same time? It was like My Bloody Valentine or something.
Well, you had My Bloody Valentine 3D. You had Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, which was in 3D. You had Battleships that was in 3D. You had yes, I like that one. That was alright.
I thought it meant to have done really bad. I never watched it.
It did do really bad at the box office. It was like really bad review, but it was one of those ones that if you shut your brain down, it's just like mindless action. It was funny though, because obviously the main star of it was like one of the ones that was like a big up and coming, but he literally did like multiple bad films that bombed like really badly. He did that. He did X-Men Origins Wolverine, where he played Gambit.
Oh, is that the guy who played Gambit?
And he did that John Carter film for Disney, which fucking bombed really badly. And
Poor dude, man.
now he just does the occasional thing that's nothing like massive. But anyway, so yes. Naughty me, I marked you up with a point there. I almost gave a cheeky point. Right. Princess of Mars. It isn't to do with Mars, but it is to do with like a different planet.
Princess of Mars, and I've got to try and get a title from this. King of Uranus.
Ah. No, so that's where you've been spelunking, have you?
Can't think of anything. Princess of Mars.
It's not got anything of that in the title. This is one of the ones where none of it's in the title.
Do you know what's been going through my head the entire time? Every single time we said a film, Avatar, and none of these are going to be.
Well, there you go. There you go. Well done.
Was it actually Avatar?
Yeah, it was Avatar. I'll accept that. I'll accept.
Do you know what? Every single thing you've asked me so far, I was like, one of these has got to be like an Avatar knockoff because it's so big, and then it's this one. Well, I would never have gone if I hadn't said that just out loud.
I'll accept. I'll accept your outlay burst.
God damn it.
Okay, so number 20, Mega Piranha.
This is just Piranha.
Again, there's something slightly on the title.
Piranha 3 Double D.
What was on before that?
Piranha 2, I don't fucking know.
Get rid of one of the D's.
Oh, Piranha 3D.
I'll accept it, even though I pretty much gave you the answer in the end.
I thought there was only 3 Double D. I don't think I've ever watched the other one.
No, there was obviously you had obviously Piranha. You had the original Piranha back in like the fucking 70s, I think it was. The one that they basically was very clearly cashing on the Jaws trend, like a lot of like films of that era were. And I remember them basically trying to block it from getting released, like the Universal. And Steven Spielberg was like, no, let them release it. And it came out, it was like one of those films that became like a cult sort of movie over the years. Then they made a sequel, which was ironically, since we just spoke about Avatar, directed by James Cameron in his film debut. He directed the original sequel, which was fucking awful. Then they did, obviously, a TV adaptation of it back in the 90s, which starred Mila Kunis. And then they remade it with Piranha 3D and Piranha 3 Double D, which again cashed on that mid-2000 trend of 3D movies.
Big movies. And 3D.
In the first, you had the fucking Doc from Back to the Future in both of them. He was like the recurring role.
Did you ever watch them in 3D?
I watched the first one in 3D, not in cinema, obviously, because at that point I was way too young.
Wasn't David Hasselhoff in one?
Second one, 3D.
I've watched that one. It's one with the boat and they got the glass underneath it, yeah.
That's the first one.
Well, how have I watched the first and second one?
That's one with Kelly Brook. That's one with Kelly Brook, which is underneath having a little kissing session naked.
That's probably why I remember that scene there.
You probably just remember there's like a scene.
That's I remember that scene. I don't remember anything else.
You probably just remember a bit of the sequel with, let's say, Hasselhoff.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, fucking that happened, and then you also had like a couple of other famous actors like appearing in them. Anyway, so that is point there. So next one, Nazis at the center of the earth.
Journey to the Center of the Earth. That's a kids' film, so it's not going to be like Nazi at the center
It's
of the Earth.
it's based on an actual film that was kind of itself like this, like a joke movie, but not a taking the piss out of something movie.
Which got to be something to do with Nazis, right?
Yeah, but there's no word.
That's,
Nazi isn't in the title of the actual film. I know the sequel. You had Hitler riding the T-Rex. That was part of the sequel to this movie, not the spoof movie, the actual movie.
it's not that. It's not gonna be the boy in the pepper jar.
Oh, fuck's sake!
Technically a Nazi movie though. Isn't there one where it's like Nazis in space or something, or
You're
something
along the
stupid?
right line, yes, but there's an actual title to it.
Hitler in space. I know it's stupid like on the Bring You Back to Life or some crap.
I think that's in the second one.
I've definitely seen. I know it, but I can't think of the name of the film. I feel like I have seen like at least a trailer up to it.
I'm gonna give you half a point for getting the concept at least. You got the right concept. The name of the film is Iron Sky.
Iron Sky, yeah. Okay,
I'll give you a half a point for getting the actual concept of it's the one with Nazis in space. I'll give you half a point for that. Range you up there to 16 out of 21.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
For you, no, not at all. Okay, so next one is Clash of the Empires.
Clash of the Titans.
Incorrect.
God damn it.
Do you want me to give you the original movie title?
Go on then.
Before they changed it because of obviously they got forced to. The original title of the film was Age of the Hobbits.
Oh, so it's literally just a Hobbit.
It is the Hobbit. I'm not going to give you a point, obviously, because you got it wrong. But, yeah, the original title was basically Age of the Hobbits, and then Warner Bros. Come in and was like, no, you're changing that title, and basically sued them, like, yeah, no, you're changing it, and they basically had to change it to basically Clash of the Empires instead. Okay, number 23, The Terminators.
The Terminator.
I'm going to give it you, but you actually went for a sequel. You're correct with the idea of going for a sequel, but you went for the wrong sequel.
Terminator 3. Terminator Judgment Day. No, what's the thing you want? What's the one with the fourth one?
Salvation.
Genesis? Oh, Salvation. Which one? Genesis?
Fifth one.
Okay, one of them.
Again, I will give you. I'll give it half a point for going Terminator. Actually, no. I'll give you two. I'll give you the 4 points because you went for Terminator and you also went for the idea of it's a sequel, not the original.
Well, I went for 2 because it was like, what was the name of the thing? The Terminators.
Yeah.
So I just thought, 2.
So though you didn't actually get Salvation on your first attempt, second attempt, it was on your third attempt. You find actually fourth attempt technically because you went with Genesis when you tried to think of the fourth one. But I'll give you the point just for going for obviously as I say Terminator and then going wait, it's going to be a sequel. So I'll give you the 4 point.
And also saying the best sequel.
Yeah, I'll give you the point there, sir.
Yeah, Judgment so good.
So next one is Sunday School Musical.
High School Musical.
Again, I'll give you the point. It is actually one of the sequels. If you can get the
High School Musical 3.
I'd definitely give you the point. Then you got bang on.
It's 1, 2, or 3.
It was the third one. Well done. Right then, almost at the back end of this now. Number 25, Snakes on a Train.
Snakes on a Plane.
Yep. I actually, this is probably one of the first ones I remember. I never actually watched it, but this is one of the first like Mockbusters I remember ever seeing around on DVD as a kid. So I remember seeing it on like a shelf in the house and being like, "What the fuck?" Because I knew what Snakes on a Plane was, and I remember seeing like a picture of like basically like a snake eating like a train or something like that, and was like, "What the hell?" It's like very clearly a rip off of Snakes on a Plane. And as I grow up, I'm like, "Oh, okay, so these movies are just basically taking the piss out of actual fucking movies." Okay. Next one we've got. Where is it? Transmorphers.
This is Transformers.
Not a
2.
sequel. No, don't go for the sequel. That is Transmorphers. Transmorphers. I think it's like Rise of the Machines or something like that. Is the sequel to, or Fall of Man? I think it is supposed to be like that. That's meant to be Transformers 2. This is actually just Transformers.
Okay.
This is the original. Hillside Cannibals.
Hills of Eyes.
Yes, well done.
Oh, hell yeah.
I saw your mind work, and then you're thinking, is this going to be Wrong Turn or is this going to be Hills of Eyes?
Yeah, I said I'd Wrong Turn or Hills of Eyes, and I was like, damn it, which got to be one.
Okay, number 28. AVH, Alien vs. Hunter.
Alien vs. Predator.
I'll give you the point. It's actually based on its sequel, Requiem.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, number 29. Monster.
MASH. Ooh. Monster.
I'd love to give you a point to being that inventive then.
Monsters Inc. You can go up now. If it's Monster, it's got to be some off like a horror film.
Yes, it's based on it's a giant monster movie. It doesn't have monster in the title though. So
Not Jaws.
no, not that old. It's a well-known like one that's like kind of got its own little franchise now. So like, there's at least 3 entries to it. There would have been 4, but they kind of scrapped the 4th one and turned it into its own film.
Monster.
I'm pretty certain
I
they're
know
still
it's not the thing, but it's got to be like the actual title of the film's got to be a single word as well.
Yes. It's like
I don't know.
I want to say the film came out in like 2007, off the top of my head. And its sequel came out. Ooh, when did the first sequel come out? Ooh. I want to say. No, my mind can't think of a date for the sequel. I know the last one went straight to Netflix.
I don't know. I'm stumped. I was thinking single word horror films like Scream, and I was like, no.
Ready?
It's more than 3 entries. Yeah, go on. I don't know.
Cloverfield.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't have got that.
Okay, so your last one. This is for number 23. This is for your 23rd point to end on 23 out of 30.
Okay.
Even though technically you got 2 half points that made up that one. Meth Gator.
Oh, Cocaine Bear.
I gave
I
you.
know this one because we spoke about it before.
Yeah, I gave you an easy one to end on. See, you do listen. You do listen to me.
I listen to you. Yeah. Not all the time. Nah.
Its actual original title was Attack of the Meth Gator, and then for some reason they just changed to Meth Gator, which is very clear, not them ripping off. Even though they said it was in development before Cocaine Bear was in development, I call bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's plenty of others that are out there. I say Road Wars, Mad Max Fury Road, The Fast and the Fierce, The Fate of the Furious, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Top Gun. Let's have a look. We got some more. 18-year-old virgin, 40-year-old virgin. I mean, it's not. I mean, I feel like being a 40-year-old virgin is worse than being an 18-year-old virgin. You're only 2 years into it. 2012 Supernova, 2012. The 7 Adventures of Sinbad, Prince of Persia. Alien Origin, Prometheus. The list goes on and on and on. But yeah, so your grand total in the end was 23 out of 30. I feel like that is like one of your best scores.
I think that is my best score ever. I think normally it's like 10.
I mean, you went on like a decent run as well. You went on a pretty decent fucking run. Yeah, round of applause. Oh, fucking shit myself then. What the fuck was that then? Oh no.
Oh.
we're not in the private one. The rest would have gone, oh, I've got to reconcile that 4 end already. Or just had the James one.
How many points did I get?
23. Oh, God. I apologise for him. He's a child at brain.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. But yeah, well done. 20. That's not bad. That's pretty better than I thought you would get. Usually what? And these 30 odd questions usually average what, about 15?
Yeah.
Usually average quite low. I mean, it'd be very interesting to see if I could give this to someone else and if they could beat you. Because then obviously the one quiz we did that I got Hayden to do, she obviously beat you on it. But
Get Alex to this.
I've yet to get anyone to do the second one we did. And then obviously I think we did a Halloween quiz, so I've got about 3 quizzes I need to get other people to do, see if they can beat your score. I say, well done. I'm proud of you, sir. I'm proud of you for 23. I'm proud of you. But yes, that is it for the Chat Game podcast this week. I'm not sure what the topic is next week. It'll be a solo one, or I'll try and do something with someone else. I know I'm on with Alex recording tomorrow, so we'll see. So yeah, obviously you can check out other quizzes. I'll link them all in the description below, because there is a couple of them now. And they're always fun to watch Connor suffer, trying to figure out movie knowledge.
You watch my brain burning.
Your brain is like... I mean, your camera at one point froze, and you're like... So that was your brain just exploding internally.
That'll be a thumbnail.
I'll track that part then. I'll save that bit. Yeah. But yes, obviously you can check them out. Obviously you can check out all the rest of the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Audible, etc., etc., etc. And that's it. We hope you've enjoyed. If you answered as we went along, how many points did you get? Put that in the comments below. See if you
23.
See if you beat Connor's 23 out of 30. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Goodbye. Fuck's sake, Connor. If you like what you've seen, don't be afraid to throw us a little like and subscribe. That's always very appreciated over here. And, well, I'll see you on the next video.